Yes, you are seeing that correct. I do have the mic on my head. If you didn't see the previous leg day, I also had the mic on my head. And of course, we are back in the shadow realm, right? And honestly, I keep it on my head because it's just such a perfect spot. Like, it doesn't move that much, and so it doesn't make any other noise. Rather than if it was on my body, where it would, like, let's say my arm hits it or something like that. Not only that, but I sweat a lot when I'm working out. So a little like wind resistor, like reduces wind noise, that poofy ball, right? It doesn't get wet. I mean, it gets wet when I put on my chest, but not when I put it on my head. And honestly, it's not a lot of movements when working out where it interacts with your head. Like I'm like the only thing I can really think of is like skull crushers, and I'm not really doing that. And today's a push day. Today's is push day. Thank God. I love push day, guys. But a little elbow update. Enough talking about the little mic on my head. My tendons are still hurting a bit, but it's getting better. Hopefully, as the days go, it gets less and less hurtful, and less painful. But the thing is, it just hurts only a bit. Like when I do more excessive movements. Like right now, if it's honestly like I don't have anything happening with my elbows. But if I were to do a few excessive movements, then it would probably start flaring up a bit. So we're not gonna go too heavy. We're gonna go decent heavy. Cause let's say I went heavy, then obviously they would flare up, and I have to lower the weight much more than I would want to, and it overall wouldn't be a great contraction, and just in general not a good workout for push day. Rather than if I went like decently heavy, my elbows wouldn't flare up too much, or they wouldn't flare at all, and I could in general get a better workout and better contraction on like the push muscles I'm trying to hit today, right? And so yeah, so hopefully pray for me, guys. I want to lift heavy weight, guys. But I still think today is gonna be kind of crazy workout, because I got a little surprise for y'all, and that will be in the car. I'll show you guys in the car, because that's that's a much more fitting place. That's where I take it. But now you guys can probably guess based on that little hint. But for those who don't get it, you guys will see. So my friends, are you guys my friends? It's fine. I'll see you guys in the car. If you guys remember talking about weather, and the perfect weather to go to the gym, right now is absolutely like divine. That's the only word I feel like I could describe it as, because it's like that nice crisp breeze, like like a fresh rainfall, and that cool breeze that comes after, like in the night. That's kind of exactly what this breeze is, and weather. It just nice and crisp. But yeah, let's get in the car. We have arrived in the car, and well, let me show you the little surprise. Oh, what is this? It's pre-workout. We ran out last time. It's called God Mode. To my workout fanatics, just take a look at these supplement facts. You know it's gonna go. It's gonna go kind of bonkers today. You know that. But let me put you guys in the usual spot. All right. I don't know if I always don't know. I don't like this spot because I don't know if it's because of it got unfocused one time, and it only focused on the steering wheel, so my whole face was just blurred out. So yeah, so it kind of messed it up. So I'm always skeptical of what is going on the screen over there, because I can't see the screen. All I can see is the little lenses, right? Your three little eyes. You guys obviously don't have three eyes. It's just you get what I mean, the iPhone camera. But why don't we go ahead and dry scoop this? Because okay, I wasn't gonna dry scoop, but then I brought a separate bottle, but then I smelled the bottle. I didn't wash it too well, so that was basically what I was getting at. All right, let's do this. It's probably not gonna taste that good because it's a very high stimulant one. We should make a pre-workout called cardiac arrest. That's what will go off the shelves. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting compared to other pre's. But it's decent. It's high. But it should hit quite hard. But yeah, why don't we get going, start driving, and we'll see you. No, we'll probably talk in the car a bit, but and we'll have the little Ryan Gosling bit if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, why don't we head out? So, what is the plan for today's workout? Obviously it's push day, guys, so that definitely means chest, you know. So I'm planning on probably doing barbell bench for lower reps, high weight. I usually do that because that's kind of the formula that's been helping me get my bench up. And I mean, it's different for a lot of people. Like some people usually do well with a different type of. Oh shoot! You guys fell down. That's a speed there for a second. Otherwise, I would have gotten T-boned. But yeah, so the plan for today, we're gonna go for first barbell bench press. Then I think after that, probably some incline dumbbell bench. You know, I definitely want to hit my triceps a lot today. Get them really pumped up. What else do I want to hit? Shoulders. Basically all the push muscles. I want to, like I said, I wanted to start focusing on my front lats a lot more. Because I feel like they're lacking. But other than that, it should be a pretty good push day. I have to kind of see what I'm gonna do along the way, because sometimes I'll be doing the workout thinking that I'm gonna do some certain workout. Like let's say I want to do shoulder press after, but then I'm not really feeling shoulder press anymore because I feel like I don't know, either that it's looking fine, or rather that I should probably focus on a different muscle first, then the shoulder. So it all varies. It always changes. Most of the time, I keep it kind of simple. You know, at the end of the day, we're hitting the push muscles. You know, it's a push day. Sometimes it'll be more chest based, or sometimes it'll be more shoulder based or tricep based. It all depends on the day and how I'm feeling. But yeah, so why don't we go to the gym? Whoa. Is this me or is this the pre? I don't know. If you guys read the ingredients, you would understand why. Oh, hopefully it's fine. Yeah, if you guys read the ingredients, you guys would understand why I would be a little hyper, you know. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm blank. I'm blank. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna bye guys for now. All right, so I'm gonna see how this weight goes up and how it feels. So if it goes well, then we're gonna just keep it at this. We're gonna do 3 sets probably for like, I don't know, maybe 7 reps. I don't know. We're gonna see, and then we'll probably drop set after. I really want to get a good flexion today. remember what I said? I like flexing my chest for like 7 seconds after each workout because it like gives a nice contraction. But yeah, I can't believe I've done this. I've almost forgotten to take our honey pumper, our honey. Forgot to take the honey. We can't have a lift without the honey. Man, I love bees. If you ever heard of bee, just know I have a personal problem with you. See how this feels. I feel really good. Got the 7-second traction. Alright, let's freaking do this. Alright, let's go like. I got a really good flexion. Alright, I must see how these feel. If they feel good and really easy, then I'm probably gonna jump up to 90s. But right now, I'm gonna see how 85s feel. So, let's do this, guys. I'm gonna stick for 85s because I feel like I want to go slower so I can get a better contraction right now due to the fact I can't go really heavy. But yeah, no, that felt good for I want to go slow and controlled right now so I can really get it with the lighter weight and do like max reps. And then we're probably not gonna do a drop set with this one, but definitely the next workout for sure. Last set. Let's make it our freaking best. Let's go for a few more. One more. It was really gonna hurt my elbows if I went for that. I don't know, last rep. I don't know how many reps that was. It was a lot. So in a previous video, I was telling you guys how I progressively overload when the weights go up by 5 pounds, because 5 pounds on each arm is 10 pounds, which when weight gets heavier and heavier throughout the racks, it gets harder to do. It's not as easy as jumping from 20 to 25 pounds, you get what I mean? So, my little hack method, I don't know how many people do this, but I get duct tape. So I got a whole new roll of duct tape, and I just put it on the sides here like this. Usually, at a lot of commercial gyms, the 2.5 is actually perfectly sized to fit right in between the dumbbells, which I've noticed, which is honestly very convenient because like it honestly locks into place. and it makes it very easy to progressively overload. Unlike with these weights where I actually do have to tape them because they're metal, you know. They don't have that grip like the rubber weights have, you know. So this is what I do. I just put it on each side. Duct tape is pretty strong. It can hold a measly 2.5 pounds, you know. It's a strong material. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if I let's say slam the weights on the ground, there will be too much force on the little bits of tape on the sides of these dumbbells. But yeah, so I'm not going to be slamming them because I don't want to waste my roll of duct tape. But yeah, so we're gonna be hitting heavy lat raises with us. I guess it would be 62.5 now. But we're gonna be hitting heavy lat raises because what I've noticed with with my side delt growth is heavy lat raises really are good for your shoulders. Obviously, do them with caution because in the name it's heavy, so you don't wanna mess something up. But I progressively overloaded to it, so I haven't gotten injured from it at all. And yeah, you'll see how the workout goes. There is a bit of momentum, because you really want to get that tension in your shoulder. But enough talking. Let's flip and hit this, guys. Sit. Perfect. Ooh. That's heavy. Let's flippin' do this. Put the elbow sleeves back on, just to be more cautious. Not trying to risk anything. Let's go. And then we're gonna hit partials, and then drops at this. Almost lost my balance. No! God damn it. Let's put this back. Alright, partials. I don't even think I can do partials with that. Let's drop set this. See what I mean, though? Those are 35s. Those are hard. That is, bro. I repped them after doing 62.5. It just shows how much stronger my muscles gotten. I'm just doing. Sorry, I'm just out of breath from doing heavier sets. But yeah, let's do some triceps, some flipping triceps. I kind of really like doing the dip machine, or just dips in general for triceps, because I low-key feel that the contraction is much better from a vertical grip than a horizontal grip. Like, I still do tricep pushdowns because they're a good exercise in general, but like, you flex your tricep like from the side with the horizontal grip, and then flex it with the vertical grip, and then do the same in front with a horizontal or vertical grip. I honestly feel like the vertical grip just feels like your tricep is being worked more. I mean, at least that goes for me. Like, I don't know, like that. I just definitely feel a better flex in my tricep when I'm doing a vertical grip. So that's why I like doing adding vertical grip tricep workouts to my when I'm trying to hit triceps in general. But yeah, let's do these machine dips, and then after that, let's see what the new pre and honey's. Well, the honey is not old, but let's see what the new pre does for the pump. And obviously, you know the pump's gonna be good in general because we have the honey. We got a little safety belt, don't we? Can't fly away now, can we? Partials, I like doing every set on this one, and then we'll hit a nice drop set at the end. Once I start lifting 20 times my body weight, that's when we really get to what we want to be. I want to be an ant. Ants are cool. Oh yeah! Partial to. Ooh. Woo! All right, it's the last set, guys. And then after that, we're gonna obviously do the partials, then drop set, and partials with the drop set. So let's do this. Let's check the freaking pump, man. Guess what? I did not forget. Today, we have the glasses where we look like a, what was it? Clark Kent. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like, he looks like a very smart man. He probably gets A's and is always doing studies. He probably doesn't have time for the gym. And I'm like, you were wrong. I do go to the gym. All right, let's check. I'm sorry. Let's check the pump. How's that looking? All right, side chest. All right, it's looking pretty saucy, isn't it? Ooh, gotta get the shoulders out, right? Ooh, the shoulder pop. pretty pretty gnarly pump, guys. This is the strongest man. Ooh, I think that's looking pretty sick. Ooh, tricep. Oh yeah, that's looking. Ooh. Oh wait, let's go more in the light. I gotta take you guys back a bit more to really get that. Ooh. Yeah, nah. That is not, wow. That's my arm, guys. That's my freaking arm. Ooh. Yeah, no, overall, we're looking pretty sick, guys. I gotta angle this right. Yeah. Oh, let's do the. Well, I don't know I forgot what it's called, but look at those insertions. Let me get a bit closer under the actual light. Ooh, shoulders really popping there, huh? Yeah, that's looking good. Man, today was quite the long Friday. It's a Friday though, like, at least I get to go home and not worry about going to class tomorrow. Don't gotta worry about my sleep. Well, I mean, I do. Still gotta fix that sleep schedule up. Like, I got late. So there's this thing with my physics lab, right? Where if you come in 15 minutes late, you can't attend the lab. And so there was a lot of traffic, right? So and not only that, I couldn't find my class. My class was like all the way at the end, and it was like, how do I explain it? You know how there's like, it'll be like a classroom where it's like, there'll be like 67, 68, but for some reason 69 is like in some other subsection of like the damn school. I'm like, where do I find the class? Like, and I'm looking all around because it's like the signs are like the range of the classes, and my numbers should be in there. But then I start seeing these signs where it's like, oh, your classroom is this way. I'm like, okay. So then I came late to my physics class, my physics lab, and I couldn't attend. But I did email the professor. Hopefully I got a response back. Otherwise no, I shouldn't say that. I could probably like get kicked out of college. But yeah, so that was kind of annoying. I got a lot of CS work to do. I got a code, them arrays and commands about like, I don't know, numbers. Like, we're not even using freaking if-else statements yet, really. We're just like learning about how to put numbers in rows. That's not what I want to do. I want to code like a robot that like, I don't know, explodes or something, or like chops carrots. I don't know. I'm just thinking, man. But yeah, or makes, or a robot that like, I don't know, that cooks. I don't know, what would be a cool robot? I don't know, what kind of robot would be cool? Maybe like a gym partner robot, because I'm always lonely. Like, or yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Going to the gym with a robot, because I have no one else to go with, right? But yeah, so what else has my day consisted of? That's pretty much it. I mean, I learned about freaking like lattice structures. If you guys want to know about lattice structures, the motive is actually the distance from different atoms, and also the ratio of different atoms in each other. You guys care, right? No, I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing really else to talk about. That pre-workout was quite amazing. Really got me going. All right. And also, please pray for my goddamn elbows, man. I wanna be able to lift heavy weight again, cause my lifts have like I'm telling you, believe me, like I swear my lifts are so much better. Like I'm definitely weaker right now than I was like 2 weeks ago, just because of how my tendons felt. Cause like now when I go for like, let's say barbell bench or dumbbell bench, like the first thing I feel is the pressure on my tendons. And you know, the tendons is like you're contracting, you're like, it's kind of, how to explain it, it's like what kind of moves your arm, you know? It's like the leverage of how your arms and biceps and like everything, like if this motion is disrupted, or in this motion is disrupted when you're trying to lift, you're not gonna get a good lift in general, because that part is weaker. That's like, it's like let's say you have a balloon, right? And you put some rope, or you glue some rope around it. That balloon is stronger, right? Now, let's say you take this rope now is way weaker. Now the balloon is much more vulnerable. You know what I mean, okay? To pressure, so it'll be able to. It's more likely to get damaged, you know? So it's like the same thing with your tendons, you know? If there's damage to your tendons, then the muscle won't be able to perform to its maximum potential, you know? So that's why I have to go lighter, and even the lighter weight low-key feels a bit heavy because of my tendons. But that being said, you know, I'm just going off about things on my mind. But yeah, so let's get home, because I still got a little bit of protein left to consume at my house, and hopefully we don't go over calories. That's why I love Coke Zero, because it tastes like Coke, and I can, what am I even saying? Like I Coke Zero has 0 calories, so I like it there. Like that's it. But yeah, so let's get going, driving home. Let's go home. Yeah, let's eat. If you ain't washing your hands after a lift, what are you doing? You know how many weird things people have probably touched? Like, you don't know who's touching the equipment, you know? Like, I'm no germaphobe, right? But like, when you really think about it, like how many people touch that equipment, you know? Like, what if like they didn't wash their hands after accidentally touching like poop, you know? Like, you don't want that. That's gross. I'm gonna blow my nose too, actually. Wash my hands again. You know, I'm not a dirty person, guys. I may be brown, but I'm not dirty. Guys, I still can't get over how perfect a water bottle dropped. But what I was saying is, I can't get over how perfect this weather is. Nice, cool, crisp. Like, the best way to describe this weather is pure bliss. Like, when I'm in this weather, I just feel at peace. I just want to look at the sky and just like there's not a lot of stars, because like it's a well lit area, so you can't really see them. But like, just look at the sky and just I dropped my bottle again. Just look at the sky and just like appreciate like what the world is. Like, it's moments like this where you say, wonderful weather we're having. All right, guys, I want to talk to you about how you should consume protein. I think I did go over this before, but just, you know, saying it again to like really let you guys know what exactly I'm trying to say. I'm gonna like kind of simplify it too in like an analogy. All right, so the body absorbs around 35 to 30 grams of protein an hour. All right, so what you want to do is get that much protein an hour, but get a gram of protein per pound of body weight or more if you're trying to build muscle, right? Because the thing is, if you're eating most of your protein in one sitting, right? And like, yeah, if you're eating most of your protein in one sitting, then the excess protein gets oxidized, and it's kind of like you've only had 35 grams of that 100 grams of protein you consumed in one sitting. Sorry, there's like something that's making noise. I do not know what that is. Wait. Alright, there you go. The noise is gone. Alright, but basically, yeah, so you don't want to have all that other protein go to waste, right? So what I recommend you guys do is get around 30 to 35 grams and only consume that much per hour. A lot of people say, not a lot, there are a good amount of people that say that this is just a myth, right? Wait, guys, before I go on about the science of protein absorption, it's time to speed on the road, so we're like Ryan Gosling. Alright, okay, what was I saying? So, oh yeah, so you don't want all that protein to go to waste, and if, let's say it is a myth, right? Let's say it's not true. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? Like, at the end of the day, if you get your protein consumption 35 grams of protein per hour, you're still getting all your protein for sure, no matter what method you're doing. No, you know what I mean, right? If you're being safe than sorry, you're definitely getting all your protein in. Let's say that the method is a myth, right? Then you're also getting all your protein in as well, right? But let's say the method is true. Like, let's say if you eat 100 grams of protein in one sitting, you're only getting 35 grams of protein. You're wasting all that protein. So I kind of like to think of it as your muscle being like a building, right? And whenever you work out, there's the cracks in the building. So there's these little workers in your body, right, that need supplies to fix these cracks, right? When you give them all this excess stuff, they're gonna get overwhelmed, right? And they're gonna not use all of it. But let's say now you give them these materials to fix the building much at a slower and better pace for their time, right? Then all that building is gonna get stronger because they're not as stressed as they would be if you were giving all this material and building stuff at once, right? So that's kind of how I like to think about it, because if you think about it that way, it's much more simpler to understand. Sorry, I think that was 12. I'm not speeding right now, so I think I'm good. All right, but yeah, so that's kind of how I like to think about it. But yeah, we're about to be home soon, so I'll talk to you guys when I have my 200 grams of ground beef. Or we eat the cats. We have returned to the rave house, but besides that, look at how beautiful the moon is tonight. Whenever I think or look at the moon and it's that shape, I keep dropping my water bottle, man. I think of a fingernail clipping, because that's what it looks like. No, yeah, just a fingernail clipping. But it's still beautiful. It's a very beautiful fingernail clipping. I'm gonna just record this in the dark. This is Shadow Realm Part 2. But this is what I'm gonna be eating. 208 grams of ground beef. But I am also probably gonna have like 1 scoop of protein shake, like whey, right, gold standard, and yeah, because I gotta hit that protein requirement. But this is like low key. It's not low key. It's like I don't even know. I think 60 grams of protein. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna eat this very slowly throughout the hour. Cause if you think about it, like let's say I consume like 10 grams of protein in like in like a minute. Let's say in a minute, right? And I wait like maybe 10 minutes until I start taking my next bite, or like 10 grams of protein in that span of time. I feel like it should be pretty absorbent, because I mean, either way, I'm going through the course of time. I'm slowly allowing the protein to get absorbed within the hour. So I think it's still quite effective in the means of protein absorption. But before we eat this, I'm not gonna forget. That's right, the creatine and vitamin gummies. Alright, I've been waiting for the vitamin gummies all day. Definitely not the creatine. Creatine does not taste good. It just tastes like chalk. Like grounded chalk. That's what creatine tastes like, if you're wondering. Oh, spilled a few. Thank God I had a sink next to my room. Otherwise, I don't know. I would have to probably run all the way downstairs to get some water. But we are good now. We just had a glob of dry creatine in my esophagus. But before that, a lot of people like to argue that creatine's unnatural. Dog, you're only taking like 5 grams of creatine, plus it's naturally occurring. Third, you can eat just a lot of steak in one day, and it would be like only 1,500 calories, and you would still get 5 grams of creatine. But steak's expensive. Meat is expensive in general. So if you get creatine, it's just kind of replacing the meat, extracting that thing that you need from meat, but in a supplement form. It's a supplement, right? To add on, like I could get creatine, 5 grams of creatine, and my protein if I just had a bunch of meat, but I'm not that rich. You feel me? So that's why there's a supplement. It's natural. I don't know why people try to argue it's not natural. But first, we got the calcium gummies. Delicious. But I'm not joking. You can literally eat only 15. Like that's, I think, how many pounds of steak? I think that's like a pound of steak. I don't know, but it's a good amount of steak. But if you have it throughout the day, well, getting your 5 grams of creatine, or have 2,000 calories worth of steak, or just in general red meat, right? And you get more creatine from that. Like creatine, I forgot the calculation, but I take around 7 grams of creatine instead of 5 grams because of body weight and just in general, like my body composition. So yeah, there's something online where you can just check that out. There's some calculation, but yeah, see how many grams of creatine you need. Obviously, after your overloading phase of 5 grams, all right, buy it in gummy time. And yeah, see, get on it, because overall, creatine helps with water retention, so it makes your muscles more full with water, which helps with healing faster. But yeah, now let's eat the ground beef, because we've had the gummies. Now it's time for the actual food. So, this is the protein shake. I'm also refilling the water bottle so it doesn't sabotage me like it did last time, like just a few moments ago. It's low-key loud, I'm not gonna lie. But I have lactose-free milk, peanut butter, a little bit of peanut butter, and a little bit of honey in there, and 1 scoop of no collagen peptide protein powder because it's low in calories. And I use the lactate milk because It's low in calories, but it has a pretty good protein ratio, right? And I'm not lactose intolerant. Imagine not being able to tolerate lactose. But yeah, no, I just don't have skim milk at the moment, and lactose intolerant, lactose free milk was the only one I had. 90 calories for. I think, how many grams of protein was that? I think it was a good amount. Oh yeah, 8 grams of protein. Am I correct? Yes, I am. 90 calories for 8 grams of protein. That's that's pretty decent. That's pretty close to skim milk, but nothing tops Fairlife skim milk. They're feeding their cows like a trend, bro. I swear. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. It's 3:05 a.m. I really gotta fix up my sleep schedule because this is bad. I was good yesterday. Came home at 11 p.m. But today we're back to square one. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this here because I gotta finish this, and either way, I have to take a good amount of time to finish it so I can try getting every gram of protein there is in this meal, right? And yeah, hopefully we start sleeping on time and not sleeping at like 5 or 4 a.m. on the weekends. At least I'm decent with my sleep schedule on the weekdays for college. But other than that, I gotta work. I gotta work on that. But yeah, we'll leave you guys to it. Whatever you guys are doing right now. Good luck in what you. I don't know. I don't know how to say goodbye sometime. But I'll see you in the next one. You little snickerdoodles.